An early turnover, a sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown! Tony Pollard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
From the 35, here's the second down and 6.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's caught out wide by Cooks.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll run left with Pollard.
124 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll run with Pollard.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Garoppolo looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He's on his way.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now a timeout. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Pickett looking to throw on second down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Pickett now on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up one first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. It's caught left side by Cooks. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard, and he'll go out near mid. At the 49. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one, because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know? Maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A pass there over the middle to start things out. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott now. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cowboys.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, that 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw, Pickett. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. A give to Pollard, running left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
14. Steelers nothing.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not.
There he goes, right side. Room past the 35. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Pickett back to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Dallas.
Running right, it's Pollard. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Steelers nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Second half begins with a run by Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
47. Here we go, 46, 46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Prescott from the gun. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's a 2nd down and 4. Gallup goes in motion.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
He's got a full head of steam on his horse.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris,
97 yards.
And the Steelers get a bit closer. Pickett and the rest of the Steeler offense staying on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out.
He's got a man complete. And he'll go down at the 28. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And that's caught out wide by Cooks.
That'll give them 8 that time. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
First down, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He gets it left side to Johnson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Run for Pollard. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. And they're going to speed things up here. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run. Here's Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That play unable to get started thanks to the defense of Quan Alexander.
Well, no surprise there that he got the ball. When you've got 2 touchdowns already, you're probably demanding it in your own huddle. And you can bet this defense, though, is going to be keyed in on him at this point. And they did a nice job stopping him behind the line.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Pickett going to move his guys around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Pollard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry up. Throwing here, Prescott.
at the 19-yard line.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done, really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Allen going to go to the air right away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Allen to throw it. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's on his way.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Damian Harris, 78 yards.
And the Bills go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. So 8 yards on the completion there, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard, and he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Prescott off play action. He gets it to Cooks. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Vaughn. He's into space past the 25. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. Vaughn on 1st and 10. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. They'll find Vaughn complete out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Play action now. Prescott. He'll check this one down to Vaughn. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch. And this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Partner, are they going to cover him? Well, that's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
Well, what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at him. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
At the 45-yard line.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it. On
2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that's caught out wide by Cooks. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Pollard will take it up the gut. Down to the 25. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run left with Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Vaughn. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A final shot before half for Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And that's complete to Cooks. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Cooks will come in motion right. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Allen off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Guys, dig deep.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jabril Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is not... We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Inside. Teammate.
On play action, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Here's Rodgers. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Jets, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. His throw incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On play action, now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A give to Pollard running left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
47. Hey, 47.
Prescott from the gun. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. To throw is Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. Finding room at midfield. He's on his way down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 79 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that's complete to Cooks. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Prescott looks to throw on first. This is caught. It's Cooks. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll throw again. Prescott being chased out left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. Effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
47. Here we go, 46, 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Turn there, gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen now looks to throw. That is complete downfield to Knox. through the middle of the field and down to the 7-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way down.
Touchdown, Bills. James Cook, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, Prescott. Flushed out right. That is caught by Lamb. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Second down, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Kill! 47! Hey, 47! 26!
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Here's second and 10.
Kill! We're going to 53. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Prescott yet again. He's got his man. It's Gallup. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The try here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 22-yard line.
In motion left is Davis. Here's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Finding room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. In motion left is Davis. Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. To throw, it's Allen. Caught on a slant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
47. Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Bass on for the extra point.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Cowboys 21. Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going to look.
And Prescott, his third interception.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return stops at the 39.